Determine if the function f of x equals x times the sine of x plus the cosine of x has symmetry about the y-axis, also known as even symmetry, or symmetry about the origin, also known as odd symmetry, or neither. F of x equals x times the sine of x plus the cosine of x is made up of a odd power, which has odd symmetry, times a sine of x, which also has odd symmetry. Odd times odd will have even symmetry, plus the cosine of x, which has even symmetry, and even plus even will be even. Therefore, this is expected to have y-axis even symmetry. What we're going to do is calculate f of negative x. If we find f of negative x to exactly equal f of x, this will have y-axis even symmetry. If we find f of negative x to be exactly the negative of f of x, this will have origin odd symmetry. And if we find neither to be the case, it will have neither symmetry. F of negative x means to plug in negative x in for each of the x's, so it'll be negative x times the sine of negative x plus the cosine of negative x. The sine of negative x equals the negative sine of x, and the cosine of negative x equals the positive cosine of x. So we can replace the sine of negative x with negative sine of x, and the cosine of negative x with cosine of x. A negative x times a negative sine of x will be a positive x times sine of x plus cosine of x. Comparing this to the original, each of the terms has the exact sign. They're both positive. Therefore, f of negative x exactly equals f of x, which is the exact condition needed to have y-axis even symmetry.